Guys, welcome back to another video. KMGM here. So today we're going to be comparing Boeing's two quote-unquote revival aircrafts, the 777X and the 797. Honestly, if you ask me, with the conditions of recent events, Boeing kinda needs a revival aircraft. So, today we're going to be comparing and contrasting the 777X and the 797. So let's get started. So if we look up on Google, the 797, yeah, you know what I meant. The 777X trailer. Okay, let's watch this. Shut up.
Flight. It's evolving. How? Let's start with entirely new wings. Wings that go beyond conventional thinking and span, using composites to achieve unconstrained length, curves, and the highest efficiency. Wings with a simple fold that ensures they always fit everywhere they go. Next, there's an engine. Not just any engine, an engine of hyper-efficient carbon composite fan blades, of all new highly advanced materials. What does that do? It delivers the world's most fuel-efficient commercial jet engine ever. Along with wing and other efficiencies, it helps propel every 777X flight with up to 12% less fuel per seat than any competing aircraft. Any. And it's much kinder to the blue skies you fly through, too. Then there's the tail, the nacelle, the raked wingtip. All exclusive technologies that add up to efficiency. What else makes it great? A cabin designed to captivate. A cabin with cathedral-like ceilings, with more space to create amazing experiences that surprise and delight. This cabin isn't just called extra wide, it is extra wide. Future airline prosperity resides in an aircraft family. Two airplanes purpose-built to optimize long-haul networks to comfortably take you where you want to go, non-stop. One airplane to go as far as its competition more efficiently, while carrying tons more cargo, literally. Or with just passengers and luggage, go the distance, significantly. Then there's another plane to help airlines win in every market they fly it. An airplane in a class all by itself, both engineered to achieve class-leading reliability, meaning you depart on time, every time.
You sure about
Who else
that?
will provide such groundbreaking aircraft
Let me
innovation?
see. Airbus.
No one. That's why the Boeing 777X is the evolution of flight. It's airline prosperity embodied in wings, in blades,
And tail.
in comfort, in space, in stars. It's the future of flight unfolding.
I'm sorry, Boeing. That was just hilarious.
Separation control.
Oh, shut up. I'm sorry, that was just hilarious. Now, Boeing, do you have a video of, like, the 747, you know? Never not. Why do I keep saying 747? 797, what am I talking about? Apparently you don't. Why would you? You're only Boeing. Seven 90s. No, not 707. 797 trailer. Boeing. Simple flying has always been nice to us, so let's watch Simple Flying.
Quite recently, Boeing reached a massive new agreement affecting over 33,000 of its employees. In its statement on the deal, Boeing revealed it plans to build its next airliner in Washington. While no further details on this new aircraft were disclosed, many in the industry had been anticipating that Boeing would develop its new mid-size airplane, or NMA, something sized between its 737 MAX 10 and 787-8 Dreamliner. Thinking logically, the designation for a new commercial aircraft is expected to be 797. In a news release on September 8th, Boeing Commercial Airplanes President and CEO Stephanie Pope stated, "This contract deepens our commitment to the Pacific Northwest. Boeing's roots are here in Washington. It's where generations of workers have built incredible airplanes that connect the world." In the video message to employees, Pope went on to say, "And it's why we're excited that as part of the contract, our team in the Puget Sound region will build Boeing's next new airplane. This would go along with our other flagship models, meaning job security for generations to come. It's a big commitment to you and to our community." It's quite a commitment for Boeing. While a decision to assemble an aircraft in Washington state 2 decades ago would have been obvious, Boeing's more recent decision to fully move 787 assembly to South Carolina has justifiably worried company workers on the West Coast. The latest agreement with the union allows for greater job security. As noted by Reuters, the board-led strategy to move operations to South Carolina was to reduce reliance on Washington state, where Boeing had historically had stormy relations with unions. When it comes to a new commercial aircraft from Boeing, up-to-date information is scarce. After all, any talk about a new mid-size airplane is years old, and the plane maker may have decided, or will decide later on, to change its strategy. More recently, company resources have been diverted to more pressing issues, addressing the fallout from the Alaska Airlines door plug blowout, and getting aircraft like the 737 MAX 7, MAX 10 and 777-9 certified to enter commercial service. Nonetheless, when it comes to older discussions of Boeing's next aircraft, the new mid-size airline was anticipated to be a twin-aisle aircraft with 2 variants, a 225-seater with 5,000 nautical mile range and a 275-seater with a 4,450 nautical mile range. Later in 2020, there was speculation that Boeing would change the design to a short-haul narrow-body that was only a little bigger than the Boeing 737.
Dang!
This debate was triggered by former Airbus America's president Barry Eccleston, who has been critical of the program. The aircraft is expected to cost up to $25 billion to develop. Reports in 2022 suggested its development would be delayed until new engines mature, and as of 2024, its status remains unclear. What do you think of this latest news? Are you happy to hear that Boeing will commit to assembling its next
Yeah, let's see. What happened a week ago? Oh, first let's watch that.
This may look like your favorite childhood crispy treat, but with 12 grams protein and only 1 gram of sugar, it's actually your new favorite protein bar.
Boeing is making an exciting wave, and this time it's not due to negative news about accidents or incidents, it's all about the highly anticipated Boeing 797. This is a game-changing aircraft in the medium-haul category, one that promises to revolutionize performance and threaten Airbus's dominance. So what can we expect from this groundbreaking plane? How will the 797 set new standards and reshape the future of aviation? Let's take a look. Former Boeing CEO Phil Condit has called on the company to start designing a new plane to help turn things around as soon as possible. He told the Wall Street Journal, "You've got to get people excited about what they're doing. You don't come to work just for a paycheck. You come to work because you care about what you're doing." We all know the 797 is on the way to come, and this time, Boeing has no choice but to make it a success. Boeing needs to continue driving its business forward and providing airlines with increasingly efficient aircraft. The first reason is Boeing's current dire situation, once a leading symbol of the aviation sector, now grappling with immense challenges. In recent years, Boeing has faced turbulent times, from the serious 737 MAX scandal to worrying delays in the 777X rollout. These issues have impacted financial performance and significantly eroded confidence in the company's leadership and innovation capabilities. While the 787 Dreamliner remains a popular choice for long-haul flights, Boeing faces a glaring gap in its product lineup. Airlines increasingly need a new type of aircraft one that bridges the gap between smaller and larger jets. A plane is compact enough to operate efficiently on mid-range routes, but large enough to deliver economic benefits on longer flights. This is the market space the 797 can dominate, and it's also Boeing's chance to prove that it still has the strength and vision to lead the aviation industry. This aircraft is not merely a new product, it's set to become a symbol of Boeing's resurgence. Failure is not an option. Secondly, this is the moment for Boeing to create a worthy successor to the 737, an icon that, at over 60 years old, has reached the limits of its development. No one can deny the pivotal role the 737 has played in the history of commercial aviation, but at this point, Boeing has done all it can with the aircraft. The 737 size segment is not only the lifeblood of commercial aviation, but also the best-selling category, and it's time for Boeing to let this aircraft live on in memory as a legend, not as a name associated with catastrophic accidents. This is the gap that the 797 must fill, or at the very least, this is the market's expectation. This new aircraft could become the key to restoring Boeing's shaken position over the past few years. The mid-range aircraft market is akin to an untapped gold mine, and the new aircraft is expected to be the perfect answer. Airlines are eager for an aircraft capable of handling transatlantic routes without consuming as much fuel as traditional wide-body jets, while still being flexible enough for longer domestic flights. Boeing knows full well that neither the 737 MAX nor the 787 Dreamliner fully meets these needs. If successful, the 797 won't just help Boeing dominate this high-potential segment, it will also be an opportunity to redefine the future of aviation. Thirdly, this is Boeing's opportunity to reclaim its lost position. Surely Boeing must feel uncomfortable watching Airbus dominate the throne for such a long time. Like it or not, we have to acknowledge that Airbus is currently unrivaled in the aviation industry. While Airbus firmly holds the top spot, Boeing has been relegated to second place, with Embraer trailing in third, a gap far too wide compared to the leader. But let's not forget that only Boeing has the strength to challenge this dominance. Competition in the aviation industry has never been less fierce, and Airbus clearly has no intention of slowing down. Take the Airbus A321XLR, for example. It has rapidly secured significant orders, becoming the top choice for airlines looking to replace their aging fleets. Boeing needs the 797 not just to compete, but to win back those lost contracts. And it doesn't stop at passenger services. Reports suggest that the 797 will also have a cargo variant tapping into the booming freight transport market, which is growing stronger than ever. This isn't merely about nostalgia for older models like the 757 or 767. It's a decisive move to take on a rival that keeps growing stronger. With the 797, Boeing isn't just aiming to create a product, it's striving to redefine itself as a powerful challenger, ready to reclaim its throne. But what does 797 really look like? Boeing has spent a great deal of time and effort carefully considering the design for the 797, an aircraft expected to usher in a new era for the aviation industry. Initially, the company leaned toward a twin-aisle design, an ambitious idea aimed at providing a superior experience for passengers on long-haul flights. This design would not only enhance comfort with more space for passengers to relax, but also improve turnaround times, as passengers could board and disembark more quickly.
Damn.
It's no surprise that airlines favored this concept, as it promised to improve both passenger satisfaction and operational efficiency. However, recent reports suggest that Boeing might be considering a shift toward a single-aisle design. The reason? This design would reduce the aircraft's weight, something that airlines greatly appreciate because it translates to better fuel efficiency and lower operating costs. According to rumors, the new 797 design could feature a fuselage, meaning the nose-to-tail structure would resemble that of the 787 Dreamliner. If this proves true, Boeing may be aiming for the perfect blend. An aircraft that is not only passenger-friendly, but also meets airlines' growing demand for economic efficiency and optimized operational performance. First and foremost, the most crucial factor determining the success of the 797 is the choice of engine, a decision that could reshape the entire aviation market. Currently, Boeing is facing a tough race between the industry giants General Electric, CFM International, Pratt & Whitney, and Rolls-Royce. Each manufacturer brings its own unique advantages, from superior fuel efficiency to
There's a big secret being hidden from drivers, so listen up before this video gets removed. If you're being insured by any of these companies,
lower maintenance costs, all of which play a pivotal role in optimizing new aircraft's operational performance. The engine choice not only directly impacts the aircraft's performance and reliability, but also significantly influences how Boeing will market the 797 to airlines. An engine that offers fuel efficiency will attract airlines seeking long-term cost savings, while one that promises easier maintenance could reduce aircraft downtime, leading to higher profitability. Which engine manufacturer do you believe Boeing should partner with for the 797? Secondly, according to initial reports, Boeing is expected to launch two versions of this new aircraft: a standard version with a seating capacity of 220 to 225 passengers, and a larger version that can accommodate nearly 275 seats, a clear advantage over the Airbus A321XLR, which seats up to 220 passengers. This aircraft is specifically designed for medium-haul routes, making it ideal for iconic flights such as New York-London or Tokyo-Sydney. With an expected range of 4,500 to 5,000 nautical miles, this Boeing new aircraft is anticipated to surpass the A321XLR in terms of range, capable of covering most transatlantic routes and even some longer domestic flights. The Airbus XLR has already made a significant impact with its range of 4,700 nautical miles and a capacity of 180 to 220 passengers, but the 797 aims to take it a step further. With greater seating capacity and a longer range, it is expected to redefine the medium-haul aircraft segment, offering airlines a flexible, cost-effective option that can bridge the gap between international and longer domestic routes. This is Boeing's opportunity, ensuring perfect compatibility to influence your travel choice. Boeing's
Well, guys, I think, so like how it looks right now is that the 777X is like the 2024 version of the 747. It's huge. And I have no idea if that was actually inside of it. But it looked amazing. But the the 797 is basically what I like to call World War III in the airline business with the A321XR or something like that. I forget what it's called. I just listened to it, but I just forgot. I'll keep you guys updated when more and more comes out. But right now, I would fly the 77X or the A321ER. XR, whichever one it is. Until we get more information. But Boeing really needs this to get out of its hole. Bye.